Hi everyone, Nathan here from Mighty Lancer Games. It's time for another hobby vlog thing. So, it's been a couple of weeks since I've got anything together. I've had a very busy couple of weeks. And what have we been doing in the last couple of weeks? So we've been away to a Mordheim tournament in Hull, City of the Damned, Mordheim tournament, which was fantastic. I lost all but one game, so 7 out of 8 games lost, which was horrendous. Had a great time doing it though, and the only reason I won the one game that I did win was I passed my route checks and my opponent failed his. So it was sheer luck of the draw. Absolutely terrible dice rolling from me all weekend. Got very little gold. Never got more than 11 guys in my warband. I was playing with Black Orcs. Every game, at least one person died. One orc died. And all I ever did was sort of maintain enough gold that I could recruit everybody that got slotted in every game. Won a prize for most hero deaths over the weekend, and I was tied with one of the guy for most game losses. So that guy got the prize for that one because I'd already got the prize for most hero deaths, which is, I think, is very fair. The overall prize was not for winning all your games, but the overall prize, or the main prize for the event, was most sporting player, which one of our local guys, a good friend of mine, picked up first place, which was absolutely awesome as well. We all, myself and the 3 or 4 guys that I went with from the store, we all had an absolutely awesome time. Much drinking, dancing, eating was had, shall we say. So it was very cool, and I've come back from that event with Mordheim in mind. So Black Orcs are definitely off the table for future events. Horrendous. So what we're going to try, which I've never really played before, is some Skaven. I'm going to give Skaven a go for Mordheim. Always steered away from Skaven, but I'm going to give them a go. So over the next few weeks, I'm going to play some Mordheim in the store, and I'm going to run a Skaven warband and see how they go. At the weekend, one thing that became apparent, or that was against me, it seems, I didn't roll a single Lads Got Talent roll. So if you've played Mordheim, or you haven't played Mordheim, what happens is when you gain XP with your guys, after a game, they'll level up. And one of the results on the henchman table for experience increases and what have you is that lad's got talent, which means that one of your henchmen from that henchman group becomes a hero, and then he is like just better for your warband, because heroes can explore and they can collect loot and other bits and pieces. Didn't get a single Lads Got Talent roll. Some of the guys that I went with had like 6-7 guys get promoted. Some of them who can't get promoted because you can only have a maximum amount of heroes and what have you. One of the guys, Alex, that we went with, kept getting his goblins promoted in his orc warband, which meant that the orcs automatically kill the goblins, because goblins can't become heroes in orc warband. You know, he's been unlucky that way around. I didn't get a single Lads Got Talent, which means that none of my orc boys became heroes, and that is just abysmal. It was terrible all weekend. However, had a great time. So we're going to try out the Skaven warband, because some of the Skaven are very cheap, can have a lot more heroes, can have a lot more henchmen, and hopefully we might stand a chance of picking up more treasure and also avoiding route checks, because we'll have more models on the table and we won't have to run away until we've taken more casualties. So we're going to give that a try, and if that doesn't work, we're going to go back to the classic Marienburger's humans and see if we can win with black powder weaponry. that's what's going to happen. So I've dug out some Skaven. This is where we're at. I've dug out some old Skaven models. I found some nice metal gutter runners in my collection, and some original Mordheim Skaven models, some of which are still on sprue, so I'm going to have some fun sticking those together. So that's going to happen over the next few weeks. I've still got my Conflict 47 stuff to get started on. Looking forward to that. Not Adeptus Titanicus, because it's not Adeptus Titanicus, it's Legions Imperialis. Got a whole raft of terrain and models to get sorted for Legions Imperialis. So that has took a back seat while I was getting my orcs ready for Mordheim. So I need to get cracked back on with that as well, Legions Imperialis. The terrain tiles and other bits and pieces that we've been working on. And a whole load of buildings and stuff to make the tables look absolutely awesome for Legions Imperialis. So that is what is coming up over the next month, apart from one other tiny little side project, which is Games Workshop's fault. They dropped the new Leagues of Votann minis, and I've always kind of shied away from the Votann stuff, wasn't really mad keen on it. But they've released this new character, Burry Aegerson or something like that. He's the guy that's got the Tyrannid Prime headdress, basically. He's been eaten by a Tyrannid and he's come back and he's got bionic bits on him and what have you. And I think that model looks really, really, really cool. So when they turn up from GW for pre-orders and what have you, I've already bagged myself one of those. So when that turns up, we'll be starting a little bit of work on him. I've got half a dozen Votann minis from the Halfkin Salvagers, I think they were called, the Kill Team box set. I've got a few Votann on the painting table at the moment, testing out some different colour schemes, so we can decide what colour we're going to paint some Votann. I'll probably paint up a combat patrol size force or 1,000 points or something, so we can have a go at some Votann for 40k maybe, because Space Marines just aren't doing it for me at the moment. I do like my Space Marines, got some couple of Space Marine forces, but I fancy something a little bit different. Also got the Tyrannids, but I fancy something a little bit off the wall, and Votann might just be it, especially now that new character's come along, because I think he looks really, really cool. So, Votann, Conflict 47. Oh, we're going to Pillage. So some of the guys at the shop have been playing some Pillage, which is a new Victrix game. Sorry, I've got itchy nose. New Victrix war game. I think it's a translation of a French game similar to Saga, but I can't be 100% sure on that. However, Pillage is looking like it's really going to be popular, but I haven't really got any models. I don't want to start a new historical force, so I've had a word with the guys to see if they mind me proxying some Lord of the Rings, Morannon and Mordor orcs as one of the factions, and nobody seems to have a problem with that, because they all just want to play games and they're pretty cool. So I've also got some of those loitering around in my collection, so we're going to try and get a bit of paint on them. Limited painting time going on at Shea MLG at the moment, but I'm going to try and get several of these things on the table over the next couple of weeks. So yeah, Votann, Pillage, Conflict 47 needs starting. I've got a big bag full of Conflict 47 to get on with. Mordheim Action, Legions Imperialis, all the projects all at once, which is fun times. And if you've watched any of these videos so far, you'll realise that I always have many things bubbling on in the little brain. But there we go. So got lots and lots of projects on the go, and I'm sure that there will be new and exciting things on the horizon very soon as well. So need to get cracked on with lots and lots of hobby. Mordheim was absolutely awesome, the event last weekend. If you get an opportunity, there will be another event coming up in the near future. In the not too distant future, they have said that they're going to try and get one organised for winter. So if you get an opportunity, keep an eye out on the Mordheim Facebook groups, and or the Mordheim Facebook group on Facebook, the main group, and the Hulls Angels club group, because the events and things are put up on there. We have more, not Mordheim, we have more Blood Bowl starting soon in store. So we've got Blood Bowl 7's Season 6 of our in-store league, or local league, the EYBBL League. That will be kicking off toward the end of August, beginning of September. Looking forward to that. The Lothern Lions are coming back for a third season. Hopefully we'll get further than the second round of the playoffs, get to the final. That'd be really cool. Should be good. And we also have a Blood Bowl store championship, which is coming up in the middle of August, and tickets for that are available on our website at mightylancergames.co.uk. So there we go. Lots of things coming up. I've got my team for the store championship. Haven't decided between my Norse team that I painted up for the 24-hour challenge or the Lothern Lions. One of these two teams will be taking part in that championship, but there we go. Lots of things happening all at once, as normal here at MLG. So there we go. Thank you very much everybody for watching the video. Hopefully you like getting a little bit of insight into what's going on in my hobby brain, and if you would be so kind, give us a like on the video and a subscribe to the channel, and then you'll get to know all of the awesome things like Mrs MLG's fantastic videos that she produces, and my waffle as well. So there you go. Thanks everyone. See you all soon.